Hello everyone, and we have some news regarding Hotfix 6.3.2, which is coming out tomorrow. This hotfix is going to specifically focus on the Lizardmen and Tomb King AI. They're going to be keeping an eye on everyone's expectations, experiences, effectiveness, and so on. So we've got quite a little bit of information here. What was wrong, the recruitment issues present with the Lizardmen and Tomb King races, where the campaign AI was not recruiting units correctly and was consequently blocked from taking other actions. How did we fix it? 6.3.2 fixes two errors. Firstly, where the campaign AI was not made aware of pooled resource restrictions on unit availability, and secondly, adds an update to the previous change that caused a mishandling of stat gathering for zero-cost units. How will this impact me in-game? Well, with this update and the application of this fix, the campaign AI will take those pool resources restrictions into account and will properly assess the value of the units they're recruiting, which in turn means that you should see Lizardmen and Tomb King factions recruiting armies, expanding and fighting it out. Cool. So this is going to be quite interesting to see if it actually works. It's going to launch tomorrow, so tomorrow we'll be able to test it out properly. We've got no early access to this, which I think is probably for the best. Last thing we need is separate builds coming out and then something working one way and then working not the other way, right? It's becoming a bit too common lately with patches. So they're going to monitor that for a while. I think that's going to be quite important to look at, because while they do have QA testers and so on, players will break the game in their own right. Now, it's very important here, if you're going to be checking out stuff and you're going to be reporting bugs and so on, do it with both a new save, because these hotfixes generally don't migrate well to all the saves, even one that you just started today, for example, and also vanilla. Don't use mods. There's no point putting any feedback in if you're using mods, because 9 out of 10 times it's the mod just kind of working with stuff, and likely that mod hasn't been updated and so on. It's just better to jump in as vanilla as possible rather than going, oh, game sucks, right? Game's not in the best place right now, even I know that. But the best way to get your feedback heard is purely vanilla on a more recent save, because that's what they're going to be looking at the most. And just for a little bit of an extra update, there was an update to their original apology post on October the 10th, where they're already starting to notice how they can improve the AI for the Chaos Dwarfs. As you are aware, most of them just use laborer units and that's pretty much it. So that's something that's going to come down later down the line. Still, it's good to see, as the Chaos Dwarfs are supposed to be one of the most terrifying armies in Warhammer Fantasy, and yet we see nothing of that in-game. They've also noticed how to fix up a little bit for Golg and the Changeling. So yeah, who knows what's going to happen there. They're looking at that. It's still very important to note, again, that they're looking at it. This is better communication. This is more communication. Obviously, nothing is really forgiven just yet. I think the most important thing is see how the Lizardmen and the Tomb King's AI comes in first, and then start seeing the expansion of that. But baby steps. This is very, very important. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below to start a bit of a discussion. And yeah, I'll see you all again very, very soon. Unfortunately, this video has pushed back my regular video that should come out tomorrow. It's one of these things where a news video kind of nukes the other one. I'd rather not have the second one being nuked. So yeah, everyone, I'm running around. I'm trying to do a bunch of stuff for the move. There's just so much being requested right now. It's wild.